Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Today I'll be ranking every single Pikmin game. So yeah, there's only 5 games in the franchise, so well, in the main franchise at least. I won't be including Pikmin Adventure, which was of course part of Nintendo Land. That's its own thing, and then the Wii and Switch ports of Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2, because they're their own thing as well. So yeah, only the 5 main games. Of course, we've got Pikmin 1, Pikmin 2, Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 4. And we have another game, which is actually my number 5 pick. So at number 5, I'm going to go with Hey Pikmin. So yeah, Hey Pikmin, yeah, it's cute. I like the game. I've only played the demo, which very nicely, my 3DS, gave me that as like a present or something. It's pretty nice, But the demo, yeah, with most demos, you only play like 2 or 3 levels. Yeah. It's great to have Captain Olimar back. This game came out in 2017, which was like the end of, it was like sort of the end of, the 3DS's runtime. Of course, we've got the Nintendo Switch now, and we've got the Nintendo Switch 2 coming up. So, yeah, I quite enjoyed Hey Pikmin. Can't really remember it that well. Yeah, if I play the demo more, I will eventually like lose my demo. So yeah, because I've only got a certain amount of like I've only got a certain amount of tries of that game. So yeah, but that's fair enough. I will eventually buy the actual game at some point. I think I really enjoy it, but yeah, I don't think it will compete against these 4 legendary games, which I'm going to talk about very soon. But yeah, Hey Pikmin, it's cute. If you like the game, then fair enough. I like the game at the minute because I've only played the demo, but yeah, I will definitely buy the game at some point. I don't mind spending my money, and yeah, of course I love Pikmin, and yeah, so Hey Pikmin is at number 5. So at number 4, I'm going to go with Pikmin 1, the debut game. So yeah, came out in 2001. I believe it was like the second GameCube game. Obviously the first GameCube game was Luigi's Mansion, and then Super Smash Bros. Melee came after, I think. I've actually never played that game. I should buy that game at some point. So yeah, Pikmin 1, absolutely love this game. You've got 30 days to collect all 30 ship parts. You've got to find them. Captain Olimar crashes his ship. His ship gets crashed by a meteor. He ends up on this planet. Bumps into the Pikmin. These carrot-like creatures. Of course, we've got red Pikmin, which are immune to fire, blue Pikmin, which are immune to water, and yellow Pikmin, which can carry bomb rocks, which, as we all know, later on they'll be immune to electricity. So, yeah, and from Pikmin 3 onwards, all Pikmin can carry bomb rocks. So, yeah, very nice. I love the bosses. Of course, we've got the armored beetle right there, which is quite an interesting boss. I think I really like this game. The only problems, yeah, it's a little bit dated. The camera's not the best, and yeah, the controls are a bit slow for me. But I still really enjoy the game. It was like it was the first Pikmin game, and yeah, I respect that. Yeah, you get these 3 different endings. If you get, I believe, under 24, 25 ship parts, you get the bad ending, which Olimar's ship isn't able to take off, and then yeah, the rest of it. Yeah, I'd rather not talk about it because, yeah, it's a very strange ending. And I don't know why they had to repeat it again in Pikmin 4, but oh well. But yeah, so yeah, the good ending, yeah, if you get around 25 to 29 ship parts, I believe, you get the good ending, which luckily Olimar takes off, but yeah, it just doesn't feel complete because you've not got all 30 ship parts, which luckily I've been able to collect them all, which is great. But if you get all 30 ship parts and are able to defeat the Emperor Blacks, which is probably one of the hardest bosses I've ever fought against in a video game, then you get the best ending, aka the happy ending, which great ending. I love how Olimar's ship is able to fully take off with all the parts available and all that. And yeah, and then you get all these different coloured onions, which all follow Olimar, which is absolutely adorable. I love that. And yeah, it's just a really great ending. And yeah, you get all these different coloured onions, which kind of tease the next few games, which of course we get different coloured Pikmin in the next games. And yeah, Pikmin 1, great debut. I love this game. And yeah, just because it's my number 4 doesn't mean I dislike it. I love all these games, and even Hey Pikmin, even though I've not played that game, yeah, I will definitely play that game at some point and review it. So yeah, Pikmin 1 is my number 4 pick for this ranking. So yeah, my number 3 is going to be the first ever Pikmin game I played, and that is, I've only got the disc though, unfortunately, Pikmin 3. So yeah, I won't go into too much detail with this game. I only have a disc, unfortunately, because I messed around with the box. I know, that's just me, but yeah. I have reviewed this game in full, so I'll leave a link to that in the description. Absolutely fantastic. I really like the challenge mode, you know. There's 3 different types of challenge modes. You get collect treasure, battle enemies, and you're able to fight all 6 bosses in the game, which is pretty cool. So yeah, very nice. Absolutely love this game. Of course, we've got the red Pikmin, blue Pikmin, yellow Pikmin, which are now immune to electricity. 2 new Pikmin, rock Pikmin, which of course they're very overpowered, can smash through crystals. They're the only Pikmin that can't get squished to death, which is absolutely fantastic. They will get flattened, but then they come straight back up, which is absolutely great. They're definitely more OP than the purple Pikmin, which unfortunately the purple and white Pikmin. Purple Pikmin really strong and, you know, weigh the amount of 10 Pikmin, which is absolutely fantastic. And the white Pikmin, which are obviously immune to poison. Those 2 unfortunately aren't in the story mode, but they are in the challenge mode, mission mode, whatever it's called. So yeah, we did have that in Pikmin 2, but yeah, I think this game did it better. But yeah, that's the thing with this game. Once you've done the story, there's not a lot to do. Oh yeah, the winged Pikmin. Oh, absolutely cute. I love winged Pikmin. Like, they're able to fly over bridges and all that. Absolutely fantastic. It's strange how we don't get to see blue Pikmin until like the very end of the game, kind of. The plot of this game, basically, Alf, Brittany and Charlie, you need to get the cosmic drive key back to Kopai, their home planet. They get Louis mistaken for Olimar. It's a charming game. The graphics are absolutely gorgeous, so yeah, absolutely brilliant. It's sort of like stop motion, sort of thing that Aardman would do, but in a video game, which is absolutely awesome. So yeah, I don't mind the Wii U. I defend the Wii U to the max. I absolutely love the Wii U. I think it's an unappreciated console. And yeah, Pikmin 3, one of my favourite games. It's my number 3 pick. I didn't include Pikmin 3 Deluxe because, yeah, you get this extra mode with Olimar and Louis, and the president makes a brief appearance and he says some stuff, or cha-cha in that case, If you played the games, you know what I mean. But yeah, how can I include Mario Kart Deluxe in my Mario Kart games ranking video? I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. Thumbnails up there, videos down there. Why did I do that? Well, I feel like Mario Kart Deluxe is like an updated version of Mario Kart 8. Basically what Mario Kart 8 wasn't. Pikmin 3 Deluxe basically just a full-on port of Pikmin 3 with an additional mode to, so the game doesn't feel repetitive. Or a repeat of the Wii version. But yeah, I might play that, we'll see. But yeah, Pikmin 3 is my number 3 pick. Oh yeah, it came out in 2013, which, yeah. My number 2 pick is the game that actually came out 10 years after Pikmin 3, and that is Pikmin 4. Oh, I really wanted to pick this as my favourite, but it could be my favourite actually. The graphics are the best graphics I've ever seen. The characters look so cool. It's like watching a film. Honestly. We have a new Pikmin type this time around. We've got 2 actually. Ice Pikmin, which obviously a lot of people predicted them. Or Cyan Pikmin in that case. And then we've also got Glow Pikmin, which you have to protect from the dark. There's a daytime, nighttime thing. That's really cool. Luckily from after Pikmin 1, a pattern there. Pikmin 1, you have to complete the game in 30 days. Well, each day is like 12 minutes long, but yeah. Pikmin 2, you can take as long as you want. Pikmin 3, same matter, but you've got to collect a lot of food. And yeah, if you run out of food, then it's game over. In this game, I believe you can take your time, so yeah. Sort of an odd even thing sort of thing. But yeah, Pikmin 4 is great, absolutely love this game. It's definitely my favourite game from last year. A lot better than Super Mario Bros. Wonder, but yeah, obviously moving on now, obviously Ice Pikmin, they're able to freeze enemies, and then other Pikmin are able to destroy them and all that. It's the first game where you can actually make your own captain, which is pretty cool. So yeah, obviously my captain was called Daniel, and yeah, that's Ochi. You know, your companion. He's really cute, and yeah, you get these Dandori battles, which you have to like try and get the most treasure. You compete against Olimar, which he's now a Pikmin head for some reason. Which he does have his own adventure, which makes sense, but which all makes sense once you play that and you complete that story mode, which is very reminiscent of the first Pikmin game. But yeah, absolutely love Ochi. He's a great companion. You know, he makes the gameplay so much easier. He can do things that you can't. Oh yeah, this game's 2-player as well. Nice. You have to rescue like other captains. There's so many characters in this game. I can't even remember them all. But they're all they're all characters. Of course they are. They're all colourful, unique. Oh, by the way, there's a cartridge. Very cute. Pikmin 4. But yeah, you get these characters as well that you rescue that are very reminiscent of Alf, Brittany, and Charlie. Why didn't they just bring them back? They brought back Olimar and Louie. The president keeps getting referenced in each Pikmin game, but yeah. And he needs to be playable in the next game. In Pikmin 5, I demand the president to come back. And his wife. But yeah, Pikmin 4, absolutely great game. I've nearly completed it all. There's like this extra thing at the end, but yeah, I still need to complete that. Absolutely great game. If you've not played it, if you're a Pikmin fan, definitely play this game. It came out last year. It was the best game of last year in my opinion. And yeah, absolutely love this game a lot. And yeah, so yeah. Pikmin 4 is my number 2 pick. Right, I'm really sorry about that, everyone. I was kind of having a debate to myself whether I should have Pikmin 4 as my favourite, but I went with my heart. I am actually going to go with this game, which is my number 1 pick, and it is Pikmin 2 from 2004. Absolutely fantastic game, massive improvement from Pikmin 1. The controls are a lot better, in my opinion. I absolutely adore the camera this time round, like the way you can view in, view out. This is the first game where you can play as more than one character. Of course, Olimar and Louie. Absolutely fantastic. I love this game a lot. There's these different worlds. You get 2 new Pikmin, which of course Purple Pikmin and White Pikmin. You also get Bulbmin as well, which is absolutely brilliant. I love Bulbmin. Very OP, in my opinion. So yeah, I love this. My favourite Pikmin game, without a doubt. The gameplay is fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. The cutscenes are great as well. I love how the characters like have like different eyes, you know, like when they're like shocked and all that. But yeah, once you complete the game, once you get like yeah, in this game basically, Olimar and his company are in debt. The president demands Olimar and Louie to go find some treasure. Luckily with this game you can take your time. It's quite a really relaxing game actually, you know, a lot more relaxing than the first game. The first game you feel like you have to hurry everything, but this game you can take as much time as you want. It's absolutely brilliant. I love this game. Once you get enough treasure, you know, Olimar and Louie Olimar ends up leaving in the SS Dolphin. I believe that's what the ship's called. I can't remember. What was that? Yeah, was that a ship in the first? Yeah, it was. Basically, this game continues from the first game. I believe the SS Dolphin gets so what's the other ship called again? I can't remember. But the Dolphin's the ship from the first game. Olimar and his ship end up leaving. He ends up saying goodbye to the planet, you know, and the Pikmin end up the main 3 Pikmin end up like appearing on the globe, which is absolutely cute. But Olimar turns around, realises Louie's not with him. He's left Louie behind. The credits end up we end up seeing Louie in the credits, you know, stranded on the planet on his own. So yeah, the president realises this, and then him and Olimar end up going back. You end up unlocking another world, which is great. And yeah, part 2 of this game, you know, it's a bit more difficult. You know, there's actually this one treasure which requires 100 purple Pikmin. I know. I ended up going to this like what they called the flower bud things where you can throw Pikmin into it, and then like if you throw a red Pikmin into like a blue one, then you get a blue Pikmin in return. That's that sort of thing. But yeah, if you played the games, you'll know what I mean. But yeah, loads of treasures to collect, a lot of annoying enemies. This is, I admit, the hardest Pikmin game, but it's worth it. Definitely. The final boss is absolutely fantastic. You fight Louis, for goodness sake. Yeah, and then you have to use all like all 4 Pikmin. You can use the purple if you want. I think the purple are really handy in that sort of in every boss, in every sort of situation you get in with a boss, because they're the most powerful in this game. But yeah, you collect all the treasures, and then the ending to this game, absolutely sweet. You know, the music is absolutely beautiful. You know, the Pikmin end up, you know, there's loads of Pikmin, you know, they end up saying, you know, their goodbye to Olimar as he's leaving in the ship. And then the onions follow him. It's absolutely cute. I love it. It makes me cry every time. I love this game a lot. And yeah, there's just a lot to do in this game. I absolutely adore this game. I'm getting emotional with the ending. If you've watched the ending, you'll know what I mean. And the president laughing in the background is cute. Yeah, you get like a daily blog thing in this game. It's great, you know. Well, you actually get like a letter sent from a different character, you know, from Olimar's family, from the president's wife, or an anonymous person, you know, after each day, which is pretty cool. And yeah, absolutely adore this game. Love it to death. Probably my most played Pikmin game. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I would agree that. Yeah, well, I believe that this game doesn't have the best mission mode. The other 2 games that came after would do it a lot better. But yeah, Pikmin 2, without a doubt, the story's fantastic. I love it. But yeah, in my opinion, this is my #1 favourite game. Definitely need to play it again. I can't talk today, sorry. I definitely need to play it again. And yeah, Pikmin 2, absolutely adore this game. Very hard for me to pick between these 2 games. But yeah, love them both. One of these 2 could be my #1 any day. And yeah, just brilliant. The whole Pikmin franchise, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Pikmin 2, you know, I think it definitely expands on like the worlds. You know, of course, you got the underground areas, all the dungeons in this case, and yeah, luckily they come back in Pikmin 4, which I'm really happy about. But yeah, Pikmin 2 is my #1 pick. So let's do a recap. Of course, like I just said, Pikmin 2 is my #1. My #2 is Pikmin 4. My #3 is Pikmin 3. And then my #4 is Pikmin 1. And my #5, still a cute game in my opinion, Hey Pikmin, which I'll definitely have to buy the actual game at some point. So yeah, thank you for watching everyone. This has been my Pikmin game ranking, you know, ranking each mainstream game. Let me know your ranking of each Pikmin game in the comments. Please do let me know. So yeah, thank you for watching everyone. Quick update, I will be changing my username, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. And yeah, thanks once again everyone. Take it easy, and I shall see you all next time in a bit, and peace.